Well, I think for us, the biggest thing is if we have a good 5-on-6, we know we're going to make mistakes and get ejected, but if we have a good 5-on-6, then we have a chance to be in every game. That's been a staple for our program this year. A couple weeks ago at the conference, we were really good. And obviously today, that's a pretty good statistic. It's a step closer. This is where we want to be in a position tomorrow. And that's an important element for our program, the 5-on-6.
Hannah Palmer came out strong offensively in the first quarter with a hat trick. How do you feel about her offensive performance?
She's been good all year, and she made a decision late to come back. This is a 5th year for her, and we're so glad she's back. Her leadership, her communication out there are things that probably most people don't notice. She's playing most of the game with Becca, who's a freshman from Pittsburgh, this is all new. She has just been a huge part of this team, and obviously her shooting this year has put us in great positions.
How do you feel with the quality of the shots the team got today? 30 shots today, with the majority of them being in the first half of the game. Opportunity there.
Yeah, look, it's tough. Obviously we've never played Wagner. We haven't seen much of them. They're moving constantly. I think the thing that I like most about our attack is when we did the right thing, they came out and we were playing into Pearson early, who had some goals. Nicole had some goals. And the reality too is when they stayed back, people like Palmer stepping in. I think Becca had one, Molly. So those are going to be important things for us. Again, today was a great opportunity for us. That's a team that's on the move. They're taking their center out of the middle of the pool and bringing a lot of people in, which we know other teams that are still in the tournament are doing. So it was a good step, and we got to quickly be ready to reset here, and we'll see in a couple hours who will be playing.
And then you guys obviously did well offensively, but you held Wagner scores for 13 minutes. What was the emphasis placed on defense, specifically in the second and third quarter?
UCLA water polo is always based on defense, and it's a mentality. It's a character thing. When you have people committed to playing defense the right way, you start to build trust, growth within the group. And that's going to be an important piece. We're going to have to be better. We didn't have the greatest awareness in the first half, the greatest communication, which is normal. This is the last weekend, and it's human nature to have nerves, etc. But that's a staple of UCLA water polo, and if we want to be the best, we got to be lights out there.
A ton of freshmen in the pool for NCAA games. How do you feel like they handled that pressure?
It's stuff we talk about all the time, and the reality is as much as you talk about it, you're still going to have those nerves and those pressures, and this is stuff that they've been dreaming about since they were little girls. And the reality is you have somebody like Becca, again from Pittsburgh, who this is like, whoa, where am I right now, right? But just keep it the same is what we talk about. They've been great all year. They're going to make mistakes, just like a senior will make a mistake. But they've been so critical for our success, Lauren in the goal and Becca, and the list goes on, and Natasha got a lot of good minutes today. So it's good to get our feet on the ground with a game like that. Now hopefully they can just take a deep breath and exhale. But it's normal, and we expect that, and also for the returners, it's a big deal, and everybody's excited.
You put Sydney in there for the fourth quarter. Is that going to give Lauren a break and Sydney the experience there?
Yeah, and Sid, it's a tough deal. She's a great goalie, but we have Lauren too, and she deserves that opportunity, just like she had throughout the year in the conference, even the conference tournament last weekend. Her attitude hasn't changed, her efforts haven't changed, her work ethic hasn't changed, and that's big because it's not easy. Only one person gets to play in that position. So glad we had the opportunity to get her in there. She gets some saves, and it's also important. She's always got to be ready.